What improved your life so much you wished you did sooner? Daily exercise. It doubled my energy for an hour out of my day. Learning to set boundaries and say no. Doing at least one chore a day. You would be amazed at how well getting something done, even if you hate it, can fight back against certain depressive mentalities, particularly the ones that convince you you're useless or are a burden. Moved away from the state I grew up in. I didn't know how unhappy I was. I had gotten used to being miserable, and now that I'm in a better area, I'm a completely different person. Quitting drinking is the best thing I've ever done for my mental and physical health, and it's done nothing but improve my relationships. The last year and a half have been the best I've ever had. Got a proper diagnosis. I think a lot of people that for years questioned themselves, what's wrong with me? When they finally got diagnosed, it's a big relief and changes a lot in a better way. Quitting smoking. Stopped arguing with random strangers on internet. Reading books way more. Eating dinner or a late snack at work. Too often I would leave work hungry, and the temptation driving past Chick-fil-A or the corner taco shop was too much. I've kept my weight under control for a couple of years now, having dropped from the 220s to the 170s. I started flower gardening. Really relaxing, you will see results all summer. Lots of successes and failures, but failures bring improvements. And I listen to Audible books while I'm at it sometimes. Especially great if you have a desk job. Edit, it's so nice to know so many are enjoying gardening. I had no idea it would be a Reddit thing. Bachelor degree at 47 years old. Master degree at 50 years old. Doubled my salary in 4 years, from just getting by to on track for retiring at 60. Eating more healthily. My social skills. Looking back, I could have made some awesome new friends. But nope, my anxiety-driven ass had to be difficult back then. Stopped caring what others think about me. Finally talking with my then new family doctor about my misuse of decongestant nose spray. He told me it's a common issue, and that there is help. 1.5 years of tapering off, and to surgeries later I used bad nose spray for the final time. I could kick myself for not talking about it for more than 20 years. Exercise every day. Anxiety and depression are much easier to manage, and I got some confidence I haven't had in years. Listening to the sound of rain to fall asleep. Low impact cardio. Fuck, I loved to run, but it destroyed my legs. I can swim my little heart out. LASIK eye surgery. Waited years to get it and kicked myself. Went from thick glasses to 2015. And still have it many years later. I did fencing in college, and after that I just couldn't make it work with my school and work schedule. 15 years later, I found a club and started doing it again. I hate every other sport, and exercising just to exercise is unpleasant and boring. This is the only one for me, and I needed something to make me active. Quitting drinking. Everything is easier these days, coming up on 4 years. Getting a WFH 40-hour-a-week job. I was working like 55 hours a week in a warehouse before. So much room for activities. Riding my bike at least an hour a day. Stopped drinking and doing so much drugs. I was a terrible alcoholic with first signs of cirrhosis and puking QND, losing enough blood to need a transfusion, so kind of a wake-up call that still took years to actually stop altogether. No one has said it yet, but laser eye surgery. Best money I've ever spent. Got a bitted toilet attachment. There's nothing like having a clean ass all the time. Moving out of my home country. Walking, I've got stamina again. Trying to be more positive in general. Finding the right therapist. Been in since I was 9, and found the right one at 23. It's only been maybe 6 months, but I've already unpacked so much more trauma in that small time than I did all the other years wasted in therapy. Got my back fixed after 10 years of avoiding it. L5S1 spinal fusion. Swap TV in the evenings for reading. I've read 19 books since March, and my mental health has improved drastically since then. Not sure if it's because of the reading, but it's the biggest change I made. Getting divorced, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Yoga. Working out and deleting most social media like Twitter. Playing Minecraft. I'm a fully grown adult that used to think it was really stupid. But then my friend set up a server, and now we all play together. It's a wonderful creative outlet that isn't anywhere near as stressful as some games can be. Accepting adversity as a part of any process. We may get too overwhelmed from time to time when adversity hits, but if you take a peek at the future, it all starts to feel smaller and make more sense.